In this video, we will be looking at Coach Prime's Defensive Director of Quality Control. I know, that's a mouthful, and some may even be wondering what purpose does a Director of Quality Control serve. Don't worry, I will cover that in this video. Okay, so let's jump right in. Many people have heard of Sun Tzu and his work The Art of War. He was known as a brilliant military strategist. In essence, the Director of Quality Control is in many ways mainly a strategist. In college football, the Defensive Director of Quality Control is a member of the coaching staff who is responsible for ensuring the quality and effectiveness of the defensive strategies and techniques used by the team. This position is typically a non-coaching role, but it is still an important part of the coaching staff and plays a critical role in the success of the team. The main responsibilities of the Defensive Director of Quality Control include analyzing game footage and statistics to identify areas for improvement, developing new defensive strategies and techniques, and working with the defensive coaches and players to implement these strategies and techniques. They also work closely with the head coach and other members of the coaching staff to develop overall game plans and strategies for the team. The Defensive Director of Quality Control is also responsible for scouting opposing teams to identify their offensive strengths and weaknesses, and to develop strategies for defending against them. They may also be responsible for coordinating with the team's video staff to ensure that game footage is properly analyzed and shared with the coaching staff and players. The Defensive Director of Quality Control is like a military strategist but on the gridiron. Their primary job is preparing the team for a game, beginning sometimes 2 or 3 weeks before the actual game. Coach Prime chose former NFL coach Dennis Thurman for this position. Coach Thurman comes to Colorado with nearly 35 years of coaching wisdom, spending most of these years coaching defense in the NFL. One of Thurman's strengths as a defensive coach is his ability to find and exploit the weaknesses in opposing offenses. He is known for his analytical mind and attention to detail, which allows him to identify the opposing team's tendencies and exploit them. He is also a master of disguising coverages and using complex blitz packages to confuse opposing quarterbacks. Thurman's success as a coach has earned him a reputation as one of the NFL's top defensive masterminds. Coach Dennis Thurman is a former Pro Bowl NFL player and coach who is renowned for his defensive expertise. He was born on April 13, 1956, in Los Angeles, California, and attended Santa Monica High School, where he excelled as a football player. He went on to attend the University of Southern California, where he played college football as a defensive back. After his college career, Thurman was drafted in the 11th round of the 1978 NFL Draft by the Dallas Cowboys. He played for the Cowboys for 5 seasons, from 1978 to 1982, and helped them win Super Bowl XII in 1978. Thurman then played for the St. Louis Cardinals for 2 seasons before retiring as a player. After his playing career, Thurman began his coaching career as a graduate assistant at his alma mater, USC. He then moved on to coach at the high school level before returning to the NFL as a coach. Thurman's first NFL coaching job was with the Arizona Cardinals in 1991 as their defensive backs coach. He held this position for 3 seasons before becoming the defensive coordinator for the Cardinals in 1994. Thurman then spent 7 seasons as a defensive backs coach for the Baltimore Ravens, from 1998 to 2004. During his time with the Ravens, he coached several great defensive players, including Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, and Chris McAllister. He was instrumental in helping the Ravens win Super Bowl 35 in 2001. He also coached Deion Sanders when he was a Raven. Thurman's next coaching job was as the defensive coordinator for the New York Jets from 2013 to 2014. During his time with the Jets, he mentored several standout players, including Muhammad Wilkerson and Sheldon Richardson. He was also instrumental in helping the Jets' defense finish in the top 10 in the league in both 2013 and 2014. In total, Thurman coached 17 seasons in the NFL. He has coached some of the best players in NFL history, including Troy Polamalu, Darrelle Revis, Ed Reed, and, yes, Sanders. Consider this, Polamalu, Reed, and Sanders are in the Hall of Fame, and Revis is one of the nominees for the 2023 class. Thurman, age 66, has been the defensive coordinator at Jackson State the past 3 seasons. Last season, the Tigers had the #1 defense in the Football Championship Subdivision or FCS, leading in points allowed and yards allowed. Thurman, who played 9 seasons in the NFL, has been coached by some of the best football minds. He also has coached some of the best football players, too. Having such a defensive mind at this position is a testament to Coach Prime's genius. He has someone who has been a defensive coordinator at the highest level, focusing on exploiting the weakness in opposing offenses. Thurman would be an asset at defensive coordinator for any college. He has proven his worth as a defensive coordinator in the NFL, and now he will be preparing the Colorado Buffs for war this season. In closing, the role of the defensive director of quality control is crucial to the success of a college football team, as it helps ensure that the team's defensive strategies are effective and well coordinated. By analyzing game footage and statistics, developing new strategies and techniques, and coordinating with the coaching staff and players, they help the team stay competitive and successful on the field. As always, thanks for watching and subscribing. Have a blessed day.